We don't know those things as women. So it's kind of a hard situation that we have to accept. If you're in the dating market, number one, you got to be competitive.
Facts.
Number two, you have to be open to really meeting a man and understanding who he is and
Facts.
what makes y'all. I'm sorry, my daughter just woke up. What makes you set apart from other women?
Yep.
And also, are you willing to work with that man?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us we're not bendable. We're not
Mm.
moldable. We're not
Mm.
bendable. We don't acquiesce to men. We don't even acquiesce to our friends and family.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
They just want to be accepted the way they are. I'm a prize. I'm the princess. I'm a queen. Look what you're missing out on. She talks back at you, her attitude in the public. Like you know, she can be nice to you. There are men who have been in relationships, but they've never heard their woman use a soft, soothing voice. And some of you guys are going to be like, why are they in those relationships? Because that's the best they can do. That's what they're used to. It's the trauma bonding BS. Because they know they have been used to the fact that the women talk like that. They can't be nice to you. They're going to talk back and snatch souls and the hand signals like that. And, or whatever, all that stuff they do. She's cooking. Let's go.
So how do you think that your man is going to deal with you way more than your friends and family?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just talking to you, Brittany. I'm talking in general to everybody
and
else.
you said one key thing I want to interject.
Go ahead.
When there are certain things a man looks for when he's thinking about a wife.
Yep.
I think beyond the degrees, beyond the money, beyond all of that, the mindset of men today is not marriage oriented.
Yeah, because what are they getting in return? Because let's be honest. Men react to what women do. For example, when a woman says, I need a man to take me to a $500 dinner date, there are two things a man can do. He's either going to do it or he won't do it. Because he's going to think about it and say, what do I get in return? Because it's a relationship. You give something, you receive something. So if you're saying men are not marriage-minded anymore, ask yourself, are women marriage-minded these days or are they not? Question number 2. If you want men to be marriage-minded, why should they be? Like, what incentive do you give them? Have you been preaching that you want to be married? Or have you been saying you want to be independent of men because you're boss-ass bitches with degrees and making so much money? What have you been telling these men for all these decades? So don't just say men are not marriage-minded. Let's talk about exactly where that came from. Like I said, when it comes to dating, men react to what women say or put out there.
So I think, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole per se, but that's a big foundational issue before we get to any of the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he has to
but Brittany, flip it.
Mm-hmm.
Are women being raised to be wives these days?
No. Woo.
Well, we're not talking about preparation. We're just talking about desire.
No, Kuka. We're talking about preparation. If you're talking about the foundation of a man, what's the foundation of a woman? We are coming from the same households. And I'll even give her that men are also not being raised to be husbands. But neither are women raised to be wives.
No, Brittany, you said men are not looking for marriage or they're not marriage material.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta ask, if men hold the keys to marriage, why are they holding on to the keys? Why are they not giving and opening up to women? It's because it's a give and take.
Yes.
Men are not wifing women.
Yep.
And also, forget marriage. You gotta have a serious relationship before you even get married. They're not having the serious relationships because the women are in a use mentality.
Facts. They only claim a man is marriage material when he makes a certain amount of money that they think qualifies them. We have seen on these shows, I've reacted to like thousands of shows, where women literally say, I want a man who makes $200,000. And then Kendra is like, what if he makes 150? Then she says, he shouldn't contact me. Seriously. To them, a man who's marriage material is a man who makes a certain amount of money they think is good enough for them. She's right. She's cooking, man. Shout out to this lady. Oh my goodness. She's cooking.
What can you do for me?
Yep.
What are you bringing to the table?
Yep.
What bills are you paying for?
Facts.
What 5-star restaurant am I going to? Where vacationing? Where are we vacationing this year? What are you doing for my birthday? The culture, Big Lotto. What are you doing for my birthday? That is the culture. What are you doing for my birthday? We don't need to talk about nothing else. What are you doing for my birthday?
You're 100% right. There
you go. Finally, guys, she accepted. She accepted defeat. She said what? She said, you are 100% right. But remember, in the beginning, she was fighting her. Even this lady down here is smiling. Ooh, this lady, guys, put the flowers down below for Miss Casey. I think that's the name. Put flowers down below in the comments. Oh my God. It's been a while since, it's very rare to find a woman who cooks other women about black men. Oh my goodness. This was fire. Shout out to Latif, man.
Women that aligns with what you just described. But there is also a population of women who desire to be wives and who are wife material, who were raised to be wives, who understand what it means to be a virtuous woman and all of the above. But
is that the minority or the majority? Let's compare. The women who are wife material in 2025, is the percentage higher compared to 1960 or is it lower? And the women who are wife material, who are their friends? Are their friends the ones who scream independent, or are their friends married friends? Let's ask all those questions and then we'll get to the truth. So shout out to Latif, man. This was a fire video.